And if we open in remote phase, and if we had to make that decision today based on the DHEC reports that were released yesterday afternoon, we would open in a remote phase because our county is still rated high. But we would have to be prepared to shift to hybrid phase the following week, which would be week 2. If we open in hybrid phase, so between now and August 10th, so that's less than a week from today, if conditions improve rapidly and our risk improves from high to medium, then we would announce a hybrid phase opening. And then we would just continue that as long as our conditions stay steady. But as a result of this September 4th requirement, we still plan to have all of our safety measures to help mitigate the risk of spreading the virus on day 1, as we had previously shared with you in our earlier report. And if Georgetown County's risk category hasn't improved from high to medium prior to September 14th, we will be making an official request to remain in our remote phase until it is safe to change to hybrid. And that request will be made directly to the State Department of Education. Now, that may cause some inconvenience for our schools because instead of having a 3 to 4 week notice, we may have less than a week's notice.
Because this weekend, starting Friday, is the tax-free weekend.
Yes.
How do parents know what to buy? Since you won't have your announcement till Monday, how do they know what to buy?
I think you need to be prepared for school regardless of the environment that we're going to be in. And so eventually we hope that the conditions will improve and we will migrate back to at least hybrid and then prime, which is where we are 5 days a week. But whether we're learning at home or we're learning at school, our students are going to need those materials so that they're ready and prepared to do their best work. So I would say prepare like you normally.
The difference between remote and virtual, because they're both at home, so what's the difference between remote and virtual?
Well, the format of them will be very similar. The only difference is that virtual will be for an entire semester. Remote will transition into hybrid as soon as our risk factors improve. So remote may only be for a few weeks, whereas virtual will be that virtual learning environment for the entire semester.